everybody, this is Jill, and this is Jill for Today. Happy Thanksgiving. It is 6:45 in the morning, and I'm probably like everyone else in this entire wacky country. I'm trying to get a Thanksgiving meal together. We have company coming, and we are going to make a vegan pumpkin pie. Now, I've made this recipe several times, and it is so good. So I'm going to bring you on down, and I'm going to show you the ingredients. All right, we have some canned pumpkin, just straight up canned pumpkin, no pumpkin pie filling. I have some raw cashews here that I've soaked in water and drained. I have some lemon juice, some agave nectar, cinnamon, nutmeg, salt, banana, and then the crust. The crust is going to be these sweet little ginger snap cookies. These go in the bottom of the bottom, so it's a crust, and it's so good. It's so good. All right, I'm going to get myself together here, and we're going to get started. The first thing I did, well, actually the director did this for me. We lined a muffin tin with our little paper cups, and then put a ginger snap in the bottom of each one. So that's our little crust for our muffin-sized pumpkin pie. So I'm going to set those aside, and I have my oven set at 300 degrees, and these are going to cook for just bake about 20 minutes. So the first thing I'm going to do is put my soaked cashews there in the beaker of my blender, and I'm going to put the lid on this, and I may need my pusher. So we're going to get this all blended up. Ugh. I see what's wrong. Okay. Take two. As I started to get that Vitamix going, I realized that that was the wrong thing. As I saw it getting all caught up down there, it's going in a food processor, not the Vitamix. So I have changed out our tool of necessity here, and I'm going to go ahead, and now I'm going to blend them on this. So let's give it a go here. All right, that's much better. It really has turned it into a lovely cashew cream. And actually the rest of it is pretty good. We're just going to dump in the pumpkin. And of course I'll have all the measurements and the description down in the, the ingredients and how you make it, down in the description box. There goes my nutmeg and my cinnamon. Lemon juice, the agave nectar. Oh, I can smell that nutmeg and the cinnamon. Do you smell it over there?
I'm on the tail end of a cold, so I haven't smelled anything for about 2 weeks.
I forgot, you poor thing. Okay, and then we're going to put some salt in here, just a little quarter teaspoon, just to rev up the flavor. Okay. And then the banana. Now, in the past we've noticed that it calls for a whole banana. I think a whole banana was a little too much. So I'm going to put in just about 3/4 of a banana. This is a very ripe banana. And I believe I have everything here. I do. Okay. And
You've certainly filled the sink with dirty dishes.
I have.
For the director.
Okay, we're going to give this a good blitz, get it all mixed up, and we'll be back. All right, I've stopped this to give it a scrape down. It's very creamy. I do still see a few of the cashews in there, little bits of it, and I want to make sure it's really pureed well. So I'm going to put my lid back on and give it another go, and then we'll be back when it's ready to move on to the next step. All right, now I'll tell you, I was getting ready to take this out of the food processor, and I took a taste of it. I thought it still had too much banana flavor, so I put 2 tablespoons more of the pumpkin in there. And of course you have to be careful when you do that, because you don't want to mess up your balance. Baking's kind of a funny little thing. You can get in trouble if you mess up, you start changing your recipe too much. I'm going to just give that a little stir. All right, I'm going to bring in my muffin tin that we have got all those wonderful little cookies in. And I'm going to start adding that to them. Set that aside there. And I'd say probably, a quarter cup or so in there. It's not going to puff up too much, so you don't have to worry about, getting them too full. But you want to have enough to make a dozen. So you can start out a little low and always add back in. So I'm going to go ahead and finish these up, and we'll be back when we're ready to put them in the oven. Alrighty, there we are, ready to go in the oven. It made exactly 12. So as you can see, they're pretty evenly spaced, but I did get exactly a dozen. So they're going to go in the oven, 300 degrees, and I'm going to cook them for about 20 minutes. And they want to be just barely set. Of course, it's going to be very different than your normal pumpkin pie, because you can usually see a pumpkin pie jiggles because of the milk and the eggs in there. Not so. So you got to watch them. Just barely set, like a soft cookie, if you're baking a soft cookie. I will see you back when these are coming out of the oven. We are back, and these are out of the oven. They took about 25 minutes. I kept a close eye on them after that 20-minute mark. So why don't you come down and I'll show you what we've got here. See, they're nice. They're a little on the golden brown side, and they are still sort of soft because they really do need to firm up in the refrigerator. So I'm going to start to take these out. Let's see if I can do it this way. And they sure smell good though. And the reason also that they're a little soft, they'll be a little soft, is there's no side crust. There's nothing to hold it in, right? So you don't want to take these wrappers off until you're going to serve them, and have your guests just kind of pull them back. So I'm going to continue taking this out of the pan, and I'm going to let them cool really well, and then they're going to go in the refrigerator for several hours because they do need to firm up. And then we've got some, is it coconut?
Yeah, it's a vegan whipped cream.
Coconut whipped cream.
Just for information, Ready Whip makes two whipped creams, a coconut milk or coconut and an almond milk. And I read the reviews, and it says the coconut is much more like the original one.
Well, very good, because we haven't tried it. So when these are cold, we'll put a little of that good stuff on top, and we will take a taste. So we'll see you later. Are you ready to try this?
I am.
Do you know what I always say that?
Yes, you do.
Are you ready to try this?
I'm always ready to try almost anything.
No, I have.
You won't believe it. But yesterday, I actually ate eggplant.
He did. He dug it too.
Oh yeah, it was good.
All right. So.
But it was well hidden.
Okay. Are you ready now?
Yes.
Okay. Now the first thing I got to tell you, this is it.
That's good stuff.
This is so good. We tried to find one that was vegan, plant-based, and they have this in coconut milk, and then the other was almond
milk. And I had read a review that said the coconut milk Ready Whip was much closer to the original. It was creamier, and you can't really tell the difference in taste.
I couldn't tell any difference. No. So we're gonna
shake it up.
We're gonna shake that.
And,
oh gosh Almighty!
And there are 2 tablespoons to a serving, and it's only 10 calories.
That's pretty darn good.
10 calories.
Of course, how do you ever measure 2 tablespoons of Cool Whip? Already.
Well, you just set your head back and
just like
spray
that.
it in your
just
mouth.
Like that. Just like that. Yeah. Oh God.
Oh.
Nice. Okay, you take the first bite. You always do. You're,
No, I don't.
You're the director.
Do.
Well, you should. Go ahead. It's good. It is good. God, it's a good.
Wow.
I know, it's such a good pie.
You get the sweetness and the crunch of the ginger snap, and then a lovely pumpkin flavor.
This is such a good recipe, and I've made it, before. And we had friends over; they loved it. They thought it was quite delicious. And it's so easy. It's so quick to put together. You pop it in the oven for 20 minutes. you know, you got pumpkin pie. And the flavor is outstanding.
It'd be easy to modify this recipe too to do a pumpkin cheesecake, wouldn't it?
I think you probably could.
And then you had a great idea
Which-
if you wanted to make a pie.
Yeah, these are the size of cupcakes. So if you wanted something bigger, you could take those ginger snaps or graham crackers and you know, mush them up, make like a graham cracker crust, pour it in there, you're good to go.
I saved the last
Oh, no, it's yours. honey.
Nope.
No, come on, it's yours.
No.
No, okay.
bite. She fought me hard on that one, didn't she?
There,
Wow,
we shared that last bite.
that's really good.
It's delicious. Oh, that ginger snap in there
Yeah.
really adds to it.
What's very sad though is this is the last one.
It is.
We had to take 5 or 6 takes to get this done.
Take
but-
5. All right, everybody. That's it. We're done here.
Yeah.
Try this recipe. Honestly, it is. Anybody could eat it, and they say this is fantastic. It's not like, oh gosh, this is
No.
vegan food. It is
They'll
good.
think you cook for hours.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks a lot for watching. Tell your friends, subscribe. I've got the ingredients and the directions down below. They're in the description box to tell you how to make it. And we will be back again very soon.
We will.
We
will.
will. You got
We
the little
will.
thing to say
I
goodbye?
do.
All right, everybody. Take care now.
Happy holidays.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.